Hello and greetings from Across the Media Multiverse. Today I am going to have a look at two films, Click and Collect and Jingle All the Way. Now, Click and Collect may have taken its basic theme from Jingle All the Way, but it is interesting watching the two side by side to see how they tell the same story in a different way and how America and Britain approaches such stories. Now, in both films, the dads in question have to get a particular toy for their child. It is Christmas Eve and they have left this till the last minute, but they've done so for two totally different reasons. Now, in Jingle All the Way, the American film, Howard is a hard-working family man, but he never has time for his family and never has time for his child. And because of work, he forgets to buy the Turbo Man doll that his son desperately wants because it is the must-have toy of the year. In Click and Collect, which is the British version, Andrew is also a hard-working family man. In his case, his wife she reserved the toy, a unicorn, a couple of weeks earlier, but she did not buy it. So all that Andrew has to do is go to the shop with the receipt, pay the money and buy the toy. However, in the fortnight, because of supply and demand, the price has shot up £20 and Andrew says, it's only a doll, it doesn't matter, it's a unicorn doll. I'm not going to pay an extra 20 quid, and buys his daughter a chemistry set instead. In both cases, when they get home, the wives tell their husband that they'd better have the respective toy, or tomorrow, Christmas Day, they're going to ruin Christmas. And in both films, the husbands go, yeah, whatever, it's just a doll, it's just a unicorn, it's just an action figure. 10 a penny, just go to the local toy shop, buy it first thing this morning, back in time for breakfast. But that is not the case because the toy is sold out across the country. And that leaves one day for the dads to buy this toy for their child. And there's loads of hilarious misadventures and they're both good fun films. Now, the first thing to note is the English and American way of presenting such a story. Let's have a look at a clip from the British film Click and Collect first.
No! Andy, I'm sorry. I let you down. It's over. No, it's not. A wise man once said to me, it's Christmas. People like to help. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please. I know what you're thinking, and I am am not a drug addict. I am not a drinker. I'll occasionally have a mulled wine, and probably just the one, and almost always with food. But the point is, I am trying to save my daughter's Christmas. All she wants is a plastic unicorn, but because of me, tomorrow she's going to open a chemistry set, which, let's face it, is basically just extra school. But if you were able to help me tonight, reach into your pockets and give any spare change, and spare change, I should clarify, does include £10 notes, then tomorrow I can see my daughter smile on Christmas morning. Oh, you people make me sick. Okay, mate. Nah.
With most films, such a plea would have had people digging into their pockets and giving money to Andrew. But the reality is, if you were to go to a motorway cafe in Britain, is precisely that. People will listen to you if you're lucky, and they'll go, yeah, whatever, and just ignore you and walk on by. Whereas in America, and especially in Christmas movies, there is a more positive attitude, as we'll see here. I mean, would someone in a crowd really be plucked from the streets, albeit accidentally, and made to be Turbo Man for real, and the float turns around to come to his son at the time that Turbo Man has to choose a kid from the crowd? Not really realistic. There's so many variables there, but that is not me being mean. It's just showing that how positive and heartwarming American films can be, especially at this time of the year. I like to believe more the Jingle All the Way clip than the Click and Collect clip. And another thing to note is the scale of the two movies. Click and Collect is more down to earth. It is on a motorway between Bedford and Carlisle, about 300 miles. And I'm guessing 300 miles in America is just down the road. Jingle All the Way is more ambitious in its scope. It has crooked Santas, police chases, Christmas parades, and special effects. Yeah. Now, one of the things where we draw back our similarities is in the two dads, Andrew and Howard. They are both good, reliable, honest, hard-working family men. But this film shows how commercialized Christmas has become, because you kind of think to yourself, well, it's just a doll, I'll just get something else, like Andrew, yeah, okay, I'm not paying an extra 20 quid, but I'll get a chemistry set instead. Howard, yeah, I could get something else, it doesn't really matter because it's just a toy. But there is pressure at Christmas time to buy the in thing. What is this year's toy? Or for adults, what is this year's computer gadget? Whatever. And both these films explore that to not to a total. It's only if you go delving you can see what they're saying is that me personally, yeah, whatever, I'm really not fussed. But if you've got a child and that child is expecting that particular toy, can you really, really not give your child that toy on Christmas Day? Are you really going to deprive your child of that toy? Are you really going to upset the apple cart on what is supposed to be the happiest day of the year? Are you really going to send your child out to their friends without the toy that A, they want, and B, all their other friends will have, over to parents out there? Yeah. So overall, I like both films, and I would recommend both films to you. You can watch them on different levels. One for the sheer spectacle, and the other for the subplot of the growth of the friendship between Andrew and his neighbour. But in both cases, you will have a good time along the journey. So, have you seen either film? What do you think of them? Did you like them or not? Are they over schmaltzy? Are they too grim? Grateful for any comments. So, until next time, may your news be good news and happy times and places. Farewell.